Hello everybody, it's Dana Sullivan, your Stampin' Chick, here with another Make It Monday. How are you today, my friends? I hope you had a fabulous weekend. Ours was a good one. I spent the weekend, Friday, Saturday, glued to my computer because the Stampin' Up! Leaders Summit happened, and it's an event that Stampin' Up! Put on for its Silver Elite and higher demonstrators, and I was so blessed and lucky to be able to participate in it. And oh my goodness, I came out of it with complete overload of amazing information, and I just can't wait to share some of it with you and practice some of it with you, and hopefully it helps me be a better demonstrator and a better person to be able to do better things for you too. So it was a lot of fun, very informative, very, very cool, and Stampin' Up! Is always just absolutely wonderful for their demonstrators. So it was a great time, and it was great to be amongst some of the other incredible demonstrators that Stampin' Up! Has. So it was just a lot of fun. So I didn't get to do a whole lot aside from that this weekend, but what I did get to do was create a beautiful project for you that I can't wait to share with you. So as this is the last Monday of the month, that means it's time for the Stamper Showcase. Yes, I love the Stamper Showcase blog hop. It is my absolute favorite time of the entire month. I love it even more than I love Paper Pumpkin, and you know that's huge. Alright, so I'm not going to keep talking your ear off. We're going to get to this project because it's beautiful, and I know you want to know how to do it, so let's get to it, okay? Alright, so first things first, I made a project not too long ago that I shared with you, and I have it here, so I wanted to bring it back out again. And this one is made with that beautiful red velvet paper that we have in the new holiday catalog. And it's also made with the same dies you see as I used for today's project. So this month's Stamper Showcase theme is all about sharing project ideas using the brand new holiday catalog, and so I wanted to feature this die bundle. It's little treat box dies. Now there is a bundle. It comes with a set of stamps that coordinate with like the Santa's hat and the gift package and the ornaments and the spider. But I'm not using the stamp set today. I'm using the little treat box dies, and then I wanted to share another product from the catalog, the Snowflake's Wishes stamp set. Now there's another reason why I'm incorporating this stamp set with you, and I'll get to that in just a few minutes, but I wanted to bring the two together to create this project. Now, the Snowflake Wishes is also a bundle, and so it has a really pretty photopolymer stamp set, and then it has some incredibly gorgeous snowflake dies, and these things are absolutely stunning. I love them. So, we have in the holiday catalog, and I'm all about sharing all kinds of holiday products with you today. We have a balmy blue glimmer paper, and it's just absolutely beautiful. And when you pair it up with the snowflake dies from the Snowflake Wishes bundle, it's just off the charts. It's phenomenal. So I'm using these products, and so you'll need the Snowflake Wishes stamp set and dies. You'll need the little treat box dies, and then you're going to need a piece of balmy blue cardstock that you can use a half sheet of cardstock, but this will actually be 5.5 by 7-inch piece. Okay, which of course you can see I've already die cut using the box die, but it's 5.5 by 7 inches for the balmy blue cardstock. And then to cut the 3 beautiful snowflakes, you'll need a piece of the blue glimmer paper that measures 1 7/8, and it's about 4.5 inches to there. So 1 7/8 by 4.5 inches. As you can see, I had just cut a 1 7/8 inch strip off of what I had, and I'll save this and use it for the rest. Now, I always save all of these little pieces too, because I'll come along with my little circle punch and just, you know, go to town on it and punch all the little holes, because I want to use every single ounce of that glimmer paper. And then I'll take those little punched holes into a baggie and save them for when I need some confetti in a shaker card or something like that. So I really want to get the absolute most out of this paper because it's absolutely gorgeous, and there's only 2 sheets in a package. So I feel like I need to really utilize every stitch of the paper. Alright, so you have your glimmer paper, you have your balmy blue cardstock. You'll also need a piece of whisper white cardstock that you can use to die cut the white circle. And so this is all in the little treat box die set. So of course this is the box base, which is right here, and then the scallop circle, which is right here. Now, I don't know if you can see that little note I made myself that says to use the second smallest layering circle when I want to layer it with this piece here. That's just a little note for myself, but you're welcome to do it on your die set if you want a little note too. Alright, and then we're going to use Versamark ink because we're going to stamp a subtle background. We're going to use Night of Navy ink for the sentiment piece. And then we're going to use some ribbons here. So I have a 9-inch strip of the white tulle polka dotted tulle ribbon. This is from the annual catalog. And then these 2 ribbons are part of the Flowers for Everything ribbon combo pack, and they're also in the annual catalog. This one is 9 inches as well, and then this one is approximately 12 inches. I'm going to use it to tie a little bow right there. Okay, so let me move this stuff out of the way just a little bit and bring this in. Now, of course, you know, when we're working with photopolymer stamps, we want to have our piercing mat here so that we can get a really good clean image. And I'm just going to take the Night of Navy ink and tap, 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 not smush, 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 and without getting in the way of the camera, try to line myself up with this stamp. Now, this stamp is a literal perfect fit for this die cut piece. It's really fanatical about being perfect lined up on this because, as you can see, it's right to the edge of the stitching on there and there and there. So you really want to make sure you take just a second to line up your stamp, so that way you'll be happy with the end result. Okay, so we'll set this off to the side for just a second. We're going to bring in the box template itself, and I'll go ahead and just score, well, not score, but I'll burnish on the score lines of the box. There we go. And then we're going to use the Versamark ink and the little bitty snowflake cluster. So we're using this stamp right here and the Versamark ink, and we're just going to stamp all over the front side of our bag. Now, it doesn't seem like much. However, let me just pretend to assemble this here. So I don't know if you can see the difference there, but this one has just the little faint snowflakes on the background, and it really just makes a difference. It gives it a nice finished look. Okay, so that's what we're going for. We're going to set this here, And then just take that stamp, tap, 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 and stamp it all over the front of that box, okay? So we'll just go there. There's not a particular pattern here necessarily. You just want it to be covered with the stamped images. So just stamp all over the front and fill in whatever spaces you can find. That's the important thing there. Alright, there we go. I'm gonna tap it just into that edge and come right in here. There we go. Alright, now I have my whole front covered. I can set all of this out of the way and assemble the treat box. Now, the wonderful thing about this die cut is that it makes it very, very simple. And this can actually be a full-on, no glue, no cut treat box. So all you're doing is slipping the little notch into the slot, and it forms the inside base area, and then bring your edges up and tie them with the ribbon, and that's it. Okay, so we can put some little Ghirardelli chocolates. I believe I have some here. Or you can use other candies. Oh yeah, here we go. Let me grab out my Ghirardelli chocolates here. Let's see. I think we can fit 2. Yes, we can. Just like that. Perfect. Alright. And then they'll fit just like so. Okay? Alright, so now let's take these 2 pieces of ribbon and layer them over the top of each other. And honestly, you could probably get away with 8 inches, but 9 inches gives you just the slightest bit of wiggle room. Okay, now when you're looping this way, it's important to go from back to front. So we see that the snowflakes are on this side, so that's the front. So I'm going to thread the tails from the back to the front. Okay, what this does is makes a really nice finished edge on the front, because we're going to take this loop and bring it over the tails, and then just very carefully slide it through. Alright, now at this point we'll be able to wiggle and fiddle with our ribbons until they get as snug as we want them to be. And they don't have to be super, super tight. We'll just give them a little bit of pull. There we go. And then once we have them how we want them, let's go ahead and come in with our snips. And I like to cut them in toward each other. But you could dovetail or cut them straight across, or whatever you'd like to do. And then let me tie this ribbon, or twine rather, around the bottom of that part. Now I told you this was 12 inches, and as you can see it leaves a bit of a tail. So if you like a longer tail on your treat holder, which is great, then you can leave that, or you can cut however much of it off that you'd like. So if this is 12 inches, maybe I only want 11 inches, or maybe I want 10 inches and I cut it up here. Okay, so whatever you like. I'm just gonna give it a little snip like so. Alright, there we go. We are getting there. Now I'm gonna take that beautiful little scallop tag, and I'm gonna put some dimensionals on the back. Alright, so let me just do that. And then I'm gonna set it off to the side, so I've just got this ready. And then we'll bring these in. I want to do the snowflakes with my liquid glue because they're so dainty and delicate, and we actually are only gluing a couple of sections on each of the snowflakes. So what I want to do with this one is just the ends of these, gosh, what would you even call those? The little spines, or the ends of the flakes, whatever they're called. Oh my goodness, I can't even think about it. I'm just going to glue this piece and a little dot here, and it's just going to float right there just before the curve of the box. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. And I'm just putting little light dots of the liquid glue because I don't want it to ooze out. Okay, and then just right at the edge of where the box starts to curve. Okay, so hold it for just a second so that the glue can grab. There we go. And then with this piece, I'm going to glue it so this edge is touching the bottom, so it's not going past the bottom, but 3 of the sides are hanging over the box. Now, I've shown you this trick before where I put my finger on the spot that I don't want covered and flip it over so I know that I can glue here and this side is safe. So I recommend using that little technique just to make sure that you don't get glue where you don't want it to be. And we'll put that right there hanging over the edge. Okay, just like so. Hold it for just a second so that the glue grabs. Perfect. Now we're going to take the backing off of our dimensionals. This is so pretty. Oh, goodness. I'll tell you that the Snowflake Wishes bundle is probably my favorite bundle of the entire holiday catalog. And I'm loving this little tree box. It is just the cutest thing ever. I will be making a Halloween box very soon. I thought about making a Halloween box for you today, but I have something super exciting to share with you, and it relates to the Snowflake Wishes bundle. So I have to tell you, and this is kind of like my comedic introduction to what I've got to tell you about. So, okay. The last thing for the project is the tiny little snowflake, and I'm just going to put a little touch of glue on each of the 2 feet, pieces, legs, arms, oh my goodness, branches, whatever, those 2 things right there. So just a tiny little touch of glue, just a tiny, tiny touch, all right? And then let me close up my glue bottle. Remember which 2 it is because that could be a problem. Okay, here we go. So we're going to straddle the word here, and we want it to just come off at an angle. So I'm gonna go something to that effect right there and hold it for just a second. Once again, letting the glue take hold. Here we go. All right, there it is. Isn't that gorgeous? I'm telling you, I absolutely love the blue glimmer paper. It's just phenomenal. And those snowflake dies are, oh my gosh, they're amazing, right? Okay, so now the reason for the Snowflake Wishes has everything in the world to do with an amazing Stampin' Escape that Wendy Lee and I are putting together for you. And registration is currently open. And I just wanted to let you guys know about it. We are planning on going live this week to do a little sneak peek of the retreat, the Stampin' Escape. And you really don't want to miss out on it because it's, oh my goodness, I'm telling you, this Stampin' Escape is absolutely magnificent. The products are to die for. I will tell you that the Snowflake Wishes stamp set is included in the Stampin' Escape, and you're able to purchase the dies at the bundle price if you'd like to add them so that you can create the die cut snowflakes. You're also going to be getting some of the glimmer paper. You're getting a half package of the Designer Series paper that goes with this product suite. You're getting the embossing folder that coordinates. You're getting all kinds of stuff that goes along with this product suite. You're getting 12 absolutely gorgeous product or project kits, and they're absolutely phenomenal projects, okay? And I can't show them to you just yet, but I think that Wendy and I are going to be sharing some sneak peek with you this week. We'll be able to show you a little hint, hint, wink, wink of the projects, but I can tell you that there are treat packaging, there are 3D projects, there are cards, there are tags. They're absolutely gorgeous. They feature the Snowflake Wishes product collection, and they're just beautiful. You don't want to miss out. I'll put a link down below for the registration, because if you'd like to get in on the Stampin' Escape, you want to register right away. And if you're a Stampin' Up! Demo, you're welcome to join us. We'd love to have you. And you can find the registration down below as well. The Stampin' Escape is going to have its own Facebook page. We're going to be live with you guys. We're interactive. We love interacting with our escapees. We've got PDF tutorials and video tutorials for each of the 12 projects. So once you complete the projects, you're going to be able to recreate them over and over again, and they're just, I can't stress enough how gorgeous they are. They're just beautiful. I want to go swoon. Alright, so if this is even the slightest indication, because this is just a quick and easy project, okay? But you can see how beautiful the products are. You're going to absolutely love the projects in the Stampin' Escape, okay? So you're going to want to check that link out down below. Folks, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. Be sure to check out my blog, stampinchicktn.blogspot.com, for this project as well as all the other projects that I have posted. I've got tutorials, I've got templates, I've got tips, tricks, and ideas, and all kinds of fun stuff that's totally free on my blog. Plus, of course, you can sign up for the Stampin' Escape and get other tutorials and classes that I have available. And make sure that you visit the blog link down below, because that's the link directly to the Stamper Showcase blog hop for this month. You definitely don't want to miss out on that, because this group of designers are custom picked, hand chosen for the amazing, creative, gorgeous work that they do, and they always really and truly knock it out of the ballpark every single month. The projects are just stunning. So make sure you go to my blog today so that you can visit all of those designers and check out what they've got in store for you on their blogs as well. Thank you all so much for being with me. Until next time, my friends, have a wonderful day. Bye for now.